Hi, everyone. This is Alan Fine. I'm here with Amanda Elder, who is the Chief Commercial Officer and member of the Management Board of Kempinski. And this is Insider Travel Report. Amanda, lovely to see you.
Thank you. It's really great to be back with you. I think it's been a year since we last talked.
The last time you talked with Insider Travel Report was July with James, my partner.
Yes.
And let's go over what's happened since then. Well, the company is still a company that's been around since 1897. That hasn't changed.
Absolutely. I mean, we're just steeped in tradition and authenticity, and it's all about craftsmanship, and it's all about being great hosts with Kempinski.
And so since then, now you had 74 hotels then, but now it's up to...
Yeah, well, we have really 76 open hotels. We have signed management contracts, which will mean we're 100 hotels in the not too distant future. So it's all about growth, but it's also about the right growth in the right cities, and most certainly really bespoke luxury properties that we wish to open.
You want each one to be a jewel, even though they're different. You want them all to then be that jewel that then has the Kempinski management from European styles.
Absolutely, and I think this is what really ties us together. It's about that authenticity, that hosting of our general managers, knowing the city that they are in, understanding what our guests want, where our guests are from, and of course a cultural empathy with our wonderful staff that are serving the guests each and every day. So this is where Kempinski's European heritage mixes so well with the way that the guest wants to be looked after now.
Wherever they are.
Yes, exactly.
You have a new CEO?
Yes, we do. So we're very excited that Martin Smura is starting with us actually July 1. We're all looking forward to meeting him next week.
Okay,
yes, and he's going to bring a new energy and a new passion as he's a very accomplished hotelier and has been a leader in many different situations in the past.
We had a lovely event this morning, and a lot of the GMs were here, and we also learned about some growth, some new properties.
Absolutely. It's actually been quite a busy period for a small single brand luxury company such as Kempinski in the last 12 months. We've opened a beautiful hotel in the Sultanate of Oman. So this is in Muscat, and our property there is in the community, the Al Mouj community. And what I love about this property is that you are mixing with the beautiful, refined and elegant Omani people while also enjoying a property that's great for MICE events and right on the beach in Oman.
Right.
We've also opened a very important property which is in a strategically important city, and that is the capital Kempinski in Singapore.
All right.
So we felt we needed a flagship property there. This is a magnificent haven-like retreat-type property, already inducted into Virtuoso, only 157 rooms and suites, and it's a heritage building that dates back to 1904. So I really recommend people read about our property in Singapore. Not only have we done that, we also managed to open an absolute palace in Dubai, and this is on the Palm. So when we talk about Versailles by the Sea, we're actually lovingly and thinking about our Emerald Palace Kempinski on the Palm. It is a palace for those that love glamour and love authenticity of design. It's marble, it's gold, it's really absolutely magnificent. Reportedly $800 million has been spent on this property, and we proudly operate this. We opened in November, so that was another very big opening for Kempinski late last year. And then, of course, not to miss out, February of 2019, the Apurva Kempinski in Bali. So this property in central Nusa Dua, well known to those that love Bali, has absolutely taken the market by storm. We are already running 60% occupancies. We have the Australian market opening up to Kempinski, where perhaps it wasn't so well known before, as well as a lot of guests throughout Asia and also Americans staying here in Bali. So we're thrilled at how well this has been accepted. Now, when I look forward into what's coming up, we still have a busy period to the end of this year. For the American traveller and the American reader, I think they're going to love to know about our Cabritz resort in Dominica. So this is the Caribbean island of Dominica, just 26 kilometres around. And I thought it was interesting when I read that it's within one of the top 20 countries in the world least visited. So not to be misunderstood with Dominican Republic. Right. Dominica has been independent for many years. We will be the first luxury resort opening, all about diving, all about rainforest, all about views. And I think it's one of these places that when you are an adventure seeker, when you are wanting barefoot luxury, this is really what Dominica is going to offer for you with the Kempinski there. So please visit us, opening in October. Now, I wanted to mention, perhaps more for the international traveller, really appealing to our Canadian audience and certainly the Swiss, the Germans, the French. Don't forget that Kempinski has now signed and will be operating 2 resorts in the Cayo Guillermo of Cuba. Right. So this is in addition to our beautiful property that's been very well received in Havana. We've been operating that one nearly 2 years, and it's just such an incredible destination of discovery. Again, another pioneering destination that Kempinski chose to enter, and we're very proud of the quality of the property for international guests. And we really encourage our international audience to consider travelling there to Cuba. Right. So a lot going on with Kempinski. We are all about tradition and authenticity, but I think we bring it right into the 20th century.
But I think it's great that if once you get a loyal Kempinski guest, then they tour the world with you.
Absolutely. And we find that people do like to tick off these certain destinations. They say that they realise each individual property is a jewel unto itself. They're very different, and yet this thread of hosting, this thread of cultural empathy really and craftsmanship really come through with Kempinski. Okay.
So do you have any words you want to impart to our over 90,000 travel advisors on how to work with Kempinski?
Thank you. Well, I do want to say to you travel advisors, you are so incredibly important to us. We say small is beautiful, and we have a very small portfolio. So each and every booking that you send us is incredibly important, and we recognise that. We still pay full commissions, unlike some of the larger chains that have chosen to go a different way. And our strategy is to really partner with you and to ensure that we understand who your guest is and we deliver accordingly. So when you're sending a booking to Kempinski, it's a single luxury brand company. There are so few of us left, and we're authentically European. So really, thank you for the business.
Class all the way, including how you handle the travel advisors.
Oh, thank you. We want to listen, and we have listened, and I think hopefully we're delivering. So thank you for the opportunity to speak to all of you today.
Thank you for speaking with me.
Pleasure. Lovely to see you.
This is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.